Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Banette. Banette is a cool mon that I have used once or twice. I've used Mega-Banette more than I have the normal form of Banette. And I never really liked it until quite recently. I was like, oh actually it's kind of cute. So yeah, we have 3 sets today, 2 of the normal, 1 of the Mega, and I'm going to get into it. So the first set we have is a Choice Band set. We have Curse Body to try and force them to... I'm trying to disable, that's the word, try and disable one of the moves. And yeah, that can be kind of handy, especially if it's a choice mon. I had that happen with a choice mon before and I had to force a switch out, which can be quite handy. Then we have Shadow Claw, Gunk Shot, Sucker Punch, and Trick on this set. So Shadow Claw does a lot of damage. You can replace it with Shadow Sneak if you want to, but I would just say go Shadow Claw. Then we have Gunk Shot, which is a really strong poison attack. Shadow Claw obviously getting your stab boost, and then Sucker Punch is a excuse me, kind of a move that you do have to play games with sometimes, but you can do a great deal of damage with Sucker Punch, especially having that priority there as well. And then Trick to swap the Mons, and swap the Choice Band with something else. So if you get a Leftovers even, that's not even that bad with this Mon, because you can hopefully take a few hits. And yeah, so EVs, we have max HP, max attack with an Adamantatious, so more attack and less special attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. Yeah, this is just your standard Choice Band set. Just look into something or trick it off, depending on what you want to do. If you want to give that to, like, I don't know, a Porygon 2, for example, it really will mess them up. And yes, so the second Banette we have is a Leftovers Banette, Cotton Guard. So Cotton Guard increases your defense drastically by 3 stages. Toxic, Pain Split, and Shadow Sneak on here as well. So the idea is to get a Cotton Guard or 2 up and then Toxic. Or like do either way on those. Toxic to get that toxic damage started to rack up. Pain Split when you need to. If a new mon comes in, you can Pain Split. Hopefully, if they're physical, you're not really going to be taking any damage anyways. And then Shadow Sneak just for a general attack there. Then EVs, we have max HP and max defense with a Impish Nature, so more defense and less special attack, but you can also run this as max special defense if you want to. If you wanted to run this as just a defensive ward, then I'd recommend just doing defense. But if you really want to run this as just a general tank, well, not really a tank, I suppose, just a not attacking tank, I suppose, kind of as a fortress. I suppose a fortress makes sense. If you want to run this as more of a fortress, then have max special defense on there, and you can obviously set up your defense with the Cotton Guard, so it'll be each difficult on both ends. And yeah, 4 EVs in attack just to give your attack a little bit more kind of damage. You can always run that in the other defense, depending on what you want to do. And then the last one we have is Mega-Banette with Banetite. And yes, Prankster is his ability. Not really taking advantage of it on this set, but I thought, you know what, let's have a look at what we can do. So we have Destiny Bond. Destiny Bond, it obviously takes down your foe with you if you're attacked after you use it. Shadow Sneak, Gunk Shot, and Knockoff. So Shadow Sneak is obviously a priority ghost type attack. Your attack is absolutely huge. So Shadow Sneak can do a heck of a lot of damage. Gunk Shot, because it's a really strong poison type attack, and Knockoff to get rid of items and will also be super strong because your attack is just godly. Yeah, so you want to be attacking with this thing, unless, like, well, if you want to do Destiny Bond, if you think you're going to go down, then that can be a really good idea. And yes, so we have max HP and max attack on this thing with an Adamant Nature, some more attack and less special attack, and then 4 EVs and special defense. And yeah, this is more of a kind of destructive set. Like, you really want to hit. You're probably going to want to use Shadow Sneak most of the time just because your speed isn't the best. But you can also use the Gunk Shot and Knockoff quite effectively sometimes. And yeah, that is it for Banette and Mega-Banette. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a really good one, and I will see you soon.